Okay, so let's go ahead and go on to skill theory. What is the skill we are learning today, Sharon?
Context clues for general vocabulary.
Good, so still looking at the title. What is a vocabulary word, Megan?
A word that we don't know the definition of.
Very good. And what do clues do, Sharon?
Helps us figure something out.
Good. So, what do you think is going to be our skill, Megan?
How to figure out definition.
Very good. So let's go ahead and go to the passage. So let's look at the first paragraph, second sentence. What can't textbooks writers do? Sharon?
Define every potentially unfamiliar word.
Good. Let's go ahead and underline that little part in our books. So, because of that, what do readers have to do, Megan?
Use the context.
Good. To infer what, Sharon?
The approximate meaning.
Good. Let's go ahead and underline that part. Okay. Let's go ahead and go down to the example. I want you guys to read this example to yourselves. Okay? Go. Okay, so in this example, what is the word that we are trying to define, Sharon?
Ideology.
Very good. And if we look at the paragraph after this example, what do we think it might mean? Megan?
A particular way of thinking.
Good. Let's go ahead and underline that definition of ideology. And what do they say is the formal dictionary definition, Sharon?
The set of beliefs that forms the basis for political, economic, or social systems.
Good. Let's go ahead and underline that definition as well. Now let's look at these two definitions. Megan, are these definitions close in meaning?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yes, they are. So that's how we can use context clues to find a definition. Let's go to the next paragraph. In this paragraph, we see the 4 different types of context clues. And what are they, Sharon?
Contrast clues, restatement clues, example clues, and general knowledge clues.
Very good. I want you guys to underline each of those types of context clues because that's what we will look at. So let's look at the first type. What is the first type, Megan?
Contrast.
Good. Okay. So looking at the next paragraph, what do contrast clues tell you? Sharon?
What an unfamiliar word does not mean.
Very good. Let's go ahead and underline that part. And what are these words called, Megan?
Antonyms.
Very good. Let's go ahead and circle that word, antonyms. Okay, so now let's go ahead and look at an example. I want you guys to read that example to yourselves. Okay, go. Okay, so in this example, what is the word that we are trying to define? Megan?
Ostentatious.
Good. And what is the definition of ostentatious according to the paragraph? Sharon?
Showy or impress.
Good. Let's go ahead and actually underline showy and impress when you see it. But more importantly, what was the context clue that told you that it was showy or impress? Megan?
The antonyms plain and unimpressive.
So now that we've gone over the 4 different types of context clues, let me go ahead and give you my example. Here we go. Cheongdam is challenging for students. In contrast to their easy schoolwork, students spend long hours finishing homework from Cheongdam. Woo! That was a long example. Okay. So in my example, Megan, what do you think the word challenging means?
Hard.
Okay. Good. But more importantly, what were the context clues to tell you that challenging means hard?
In contrast
Mm-hmm.
and easy.
Very good. Okay, so here are are clues to tell you that challenging means hard. Good job. Okay, so now that I've given you my example, I want to hear one of your guys' examples. Okay, so Megan, can you give me an example?
Mexican food is delicious. However, American food is not tasty.
Very good. It's weird seeing that you are American. But anyways, great example. So, what is the word that you want to define here, Megan?
Delicious.
Delicious, okay. So let's have Sharon try to define this. In Megan's example, what do you think delicious means, Sharon?
Tasty.
Okay. So Sharon thinks it means tasty. But more importantly, Sharon, what were the context clues to help you figure out that delicious means tasty?
The word however
Uh-huh.
and not tasty.
Very good. So those are the context clues to help us define this word. Good job, guys.